Welcome back, St. Clair Nation. It is going to be some more Rocket League action coming your way here now in the CCA Open Fall 2021 tournament here. It is going to be week 4, I think it is, of this tournament, and it is also going to be St. Clair Saints in lower round 6 right now, about to go up against Michigan Tech. Going to be a blood battle here down in this lower bracket. A lot of work to do now for the Saints if they do want to qualify, or not qualify, place points here now through the lower side of the bracket. Going to be a little bit more of a challenge. They're going to have a little bit more work to do down here. So, John, how you feeling about this one?
Well, I mean, in their winners bracket against McGill, it was a very, very close game. All 3 games went to overtime, and in the end, McGill did end up winning. But I think for St. Clair, they played really, really well in that series. They had a lot of good offensive chances that they didn't really take advantage of. So I think they'll be able to go pretty far in this lower bracket before they're taken down by one of these teams.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I think that they should be okay to get the first 2 under their belt with fairly confident and fairly well. Might get a little bit tougher after that for sure, but we'll see. I mean, honestly, this lower bracket is a little bit harder to judge with predictions and whatnot there because it's mayhem. It's chaotic. This is where you see upsets happen more than the less. And the lower bracket, just an absolute mess sometimes. So it is going to be the players loading into the matchup here now, and we are going to be hopping into game number 1. Let's get started. It is going to be St. Clair in the orange and Michigan Tech in the blue.
Should be a good game here. Spooky Ninja TV. We got Stu and can't quite see the other play yet, but regardless, I think St. Clair will take this one. My prediction is going to be a 2-0 for them. I think they take this pretty confidently. They've had some time to rest after the last game. Had about half an hour or so to rejuice, get ready for this game, and I think they're going to be able to come out swinging here.
All I'm saying is one of these cars is making a squeaky noise every time they jump, and it's really throwing me off. But yeah,
I love those sound effects.
Yeah, the sound effects, the trails, so interesting. This game's so pretty. But yeah, it's going to be 0-0 starting us off here. 40 seconds through things. These best of 3s as well are just so scary. Like, we see it constantly week after week. You know, you'd much rather be playing best of 5s here, right? But no, you do not have the time for that. You do not have the opportunity to make those small mistakes that you might in best of 5s. No, you can literally, there's very little margin for error here now in these best of 3 series. That's going to be Stu with the redirect from Ninja, and that is going to be the cleanup for MTU to connect on their first one there.
What a tip there by Stu. Perfectly placed in the top corner. No chance for Kamal to even get to that ball. It does give Michigan Tech an early lead, and I was saying St. Clair would take this 2-0. I'm not so confident in my prediction anymore.
I really do think that this lower bracket actually has a lot more to offer than we would think skill level-wise here, as we do see Stu almost ready to put in another, and that's actually another shot barred down. This is trickling on the goal line, and that's very lucky for St. Clair. That one's not going into the net. So, yeah, like I was saying, I mean, the level of skill level down here in the lower bracket is a lot stronger than you'd honestly anticipate. Wow, and nice shot from Nitrix, though.
Nitrix finding the back of the net there. Unfortunately, just no boost for the goal to get back to that one. It does mean we'll pick up this opportunity on not really that great of a shot there. Yeah, just unfortunately, Stu didn't go for the boost pad there. Wasn't able to get to it, but in the end, just an opportunity seen by Nitrix will tie up this game at 1 apiece, just over a minute and a half into it.
For sure. So it's a nice one there to at least answer back if you're St. Clair. Looked concerning there to start us off, but I think St. Clair making us a little bit more reassured that things should be all right now with that goal. So we've got about 3.5 minutes here now to separate the differential. St. Clair obviously looking to try to take a lead here in this one. It's going to be a little bit of a battle. Stu, been a player to watch for sure. I mean, it's only been a little bit early in this game, but you can definitely tell that Stu is going to be one of the problems here for St. Clair going through this series. But that's going to be some nice shots there in the air, but St. Clair quickly to defend.
Does get the flip reset, but isn't able to find a teammate there in the middle. So St. Clair will be able to clear this out here in just a sec. Kamal with a chance to possess, but Nitrix going to take it for himself. Looking for a shot here on net. Stu going to be able to deflect that. And so far, I think Stu has done so well on both sides of the ball. Has been. Oh, Ramen with a nice shot there. Finds the back of the net, threads it through the needle between those 2 defenders, and able to put this to a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, that's a beautiful shot there from Ramen. You see him just roll the car around, gets it right into the center of the net, and that's going to be now St. Clair taking a lead like you were saying. And honestly, 2 minutes and some change into this game, it's nice to have that 1 goal lead. And Kamal potentially with another immediately sends it back into the offensive side. Nitrix now looking to make a play. That's a shot on net, and that might be a tip in from Kamal. So close, but a great try there nonetheless. Now Ramen playing off of this one, and it seems as if MTU is really starting to struggle a little bit more here now. Now you're starting to see the skill level from St. Clair really start to come through as they just hammer this offensive side.
And we talked about earlier, every time these teams play each other, it seems like they take the first little bit, couple minutes there, feel each other out. Doesn't get too chaotic until we get about 2-3 minutes in. That's when both teams really start turning it up here, especially going into game 2. That's when they really start going for these plays. But for right now, I really feel like St. Clair has kind of got a good idea of what they want to do. They want to get this ball to Stu, set Stu up for success here along the side of the arena, and that's really going to be the game plan here for MTU moving forward.
You can see that's the game plan, like, clear as day right away, minute into this game. St. Clair's definitely reading that and looking to always keep an eye on Stu towards this edge wall side, right? Because he's going to be the first one there to potentially have a breakaway or some sort of opening for a goal. And this is actually going to be an intense one-on-one, but it will be defended there quickly from the side of St. Clair. Now Kamal looking to play off this one here as well, but Rahman sends it over towards the corner. St. Clair translating this into an offensive play. They're looking to at least, and now it is going to be Kamal also fighting for this one right in front of the net, sent away, and another shot on Trickles. Nitrix is in the right spot at the right time. St. Clair going to benefit from that.
Yeah, saved, bailed out his teammate there. Unfortunately, Kamal just couldn't get that ball out. Does get saved by Nitrix there, but some good offensive pressure here from the side of MTU. Be able to put a lot of pressure here on St. Clair. Wow. Nice save there by Kamal, but it's looking bad here. Every time that St. Clair manages to clear it out, MTU just brings it back to the other side, gives themselves a good quality chance, and are trying to get back in this game.
Yeah, 100%. And honestly, St. Clair, a lot of these saves have been very, very sketchy and very close. Like that one right there was like, he was like half inside the net when saving that ball. So a little bit scary, but nonetheless, still a 2-1 scoreline for the Saints. They're still leading in this one, and they're still maintaining that lead. And it is going to be Kamal just completely deking out his opponents there, but he will not be able to connect on that full goal. It's going to be set off the crossbar now from Kamal and a demo through, and it is now going to be back towards St. Clair. I don't know how they constantly get it back into St. Clair's zone. The clears are pretty good for MTU.
The problem is that St. Clair isn't really taking possession of it outside. They're just trying to clear the ball out towards the sides, and it does waste a lot of time for the side of MTU because you have to bring it all the way back up to the other side of the pitch. But for St. Clair, we're talking about they need to find these bigger leads because that's what happens. Rahman finds a bigger lead for St. Clair, does exactly what he needs to, and pulls us to a 3-1, and most likely the game.
Yeah, I mean, that one is really going to be the one that makes you feel a lot more comfortable, right? Because you were just sitting there clearing the ball, playing off that 1-goal lead, trying to find some sort of an opening, but it really works out for you now, and you do have that 2-goal lead. You set up with a goal, and now with 25 seconds remaining, MTU's desperate. They got to hammer away. They have to triple commit this offense. They have to do whatever they can to try to get something to happen here, and here's might be a little bit of a start, but, I mean, overall, there is defense on that play. Nitrix has been phenomenal here in the net in this game. That will be a demo from Spooky, but the time, I just don't know if we're seeing this as a possibility, especially when Kamal is making saves like that as well.
No, this is going to be it here. 5 seconds remaining, but not going to be enough for Michigan Tech University. Will run out of time here. Game number 1, and St. Clair will claim it no matter what happens at the 0-second mark. So looking forward into game number 2 now, I definitely think for MTU the gameplay needs to be get Stu the ball more. I think it worked out for them in the first minute. That's why they produced that first goal. But I think after that, Stu kind of fell off. It wasn't really taking his offensive opportunities, and he needs his teammates to try and set him up for some more stuff because that's really going to be key for them.
I think St. Clair looked a lot better in the second half of that game too, as well. Honestly, they looked the best in the middle of that game, like right in the thick of it. They did very well there, and they really just kept that offensive pressure going. I'm even emphasizing it like crazy. St. Clair's offense is so good. Keep that pressure to the floor. Keep it going. Pedal to the metal, but don't over-rotate. Watch your over-rotations. It gets very concerning. Game number 2, locked and loaded, hopping into this one. St. Clair leads 1-0 in the series, and they are definitely looking for another right here. They do, like, if you're the green roster, you're done with game 3s. Like, I feel like, personally, despite, winning 90% of them, you're done with them, and Nitrix showing just that, finds one very early, 7 seconds into this one, right off a kickoff, bounces it off the wall, in the corner, now takes it alone, just dekes up both these defenders all on his lonesome. What happened there for the side of MTU?
Nitrix just did all the work, was able to beat one defender, beat the second, and the third one just didn't really have anything to do. He saw his 2 teammates get absolutely destroyed there and was like, all right, you know what, I'm going to try, but he couldn't stop him from putting that one in the back of the net. Nitrix had a goal, and he achieved it and gave them a really, really early lead here in game number 2. And like you're saying, they want to go just 2 games here. Oh, but they're going to deny that one. Spooky Ninja will find the back of the net for the first time in this series for the side of MTU.
Yeah, it's a very nice goal there from him. Just comes down from on top of the ball. And rather than lifting the ball like a lot of these players do when they do get these shots, right? It'll usually take a trend upwards when they do get the shot. That one, since he hit it from the top down, it actually will be a very, very nice opportunity there to really throw off the goalie and say, hey, this ball's actually coming low. I thought this was going high. And it's going to result there. MTU finding the back of the net. St. Clair forced to find another one here if they do want to have a lead in this game.
Oh, bro, wow. With a beautiful tap there. Almost put it in himself, but Stu able to clean it up on the backside there. Beautiful touch there off the back wall. to his teammate. What a pass,
What a
Stu.
touch up top.
Puts
Like,
that one in the back. You can't get a better pass than that.
no, that's phenomenal work there from MTU. The chemistry, the teamwork, it just looks like a beautiful goal there. Those are one that you could watch over and over and really just still be happy with no matter what. So now in this one, it's going to be MTU with a little bit of an advantage over St. Clair. Started off 1-0 for St. Clair, but MTU, in the matter of, what, 40 seconds, they've answered back with 2 of their own. This is getting a little scary for St. Clair. It seems as if MTU is really starting to cook up some offensive pressure.
That's exactly what we want to see for them. It is down. They are down 1 game in this series. They are going to have something on the offense here. It definitely seemed like it was lackluster, especially in those last couple minutes for MTU in the last one. So the fact that they're able to find 2 goals early on here, and especially the fact that they got an answer for St. Clair after that first one early on, is huge for them.
Yes, for sure. So game 2, St. Clair has an opportunity to close it out, but they won't be able to with the scoreline we see on our screen right now. Still trying to turn things around. We're only a minute 20 into this one, surprisingly, despite having 3 goals scored here, and then a lot of shots, like tons of shots. I mean, I'm honestly somewhat surprised that we only have 3 goals with some of the quality shots and the quantity of shots that we have seen with that. Kamal now looking to turn this into an offensive play all on his lonesome, and he's going to take that right in, and that might dribble through, and it does! Off the defender and trickles by the goal line. St. Clair ties this one up. This is Kamal's, like, bread and butter. These plays like here, where he just picks the ball up, aerials it in, plays behind the ball, and just forces it through. Immaculate shot there from the side of St. Clair.
He was not letting Pro stop him there. He wanted that ball in the net, and he shoved it in there as hard as he possibly could. And the fact that he is able to tie this game up is huge for St. Clair, because there was so much offensive pressure for MTU. They were getting opportunity after opportunity. Oh, a shot on net, off the crossbar, off the post, and in the net. Kamal hitting everything there he needed to, and finding his 2nd goal of this game.
You know what I have to say to that one? Bar down ski. Let's go, Kamal. We'll find the back of the net once again there. Beautiful for St. Clair. Now still over 3 minutes. Lots of time to play. But with the 1-goal lead, once again, just provides you that slight reassurance that, hey, we're okay. Let's go. Pick it back up and just, like, keep to it.
Yeah, finally finding some footing here for St. Clair. Able to get something back here. Nice save there by Rom. I'm going to steer it away. But this is such an intense, high-scoring game here. Just crossed the 2-minute mark. Already 5 goals scored between these 2 teams. I think they figured each other out.
We don't see scores like this too often anymore, to be honest.
No.
It's a little unfortunate sometimes because we love these back and forth high scoring Rocket League games, but just the storyline, the matter of the story is just the fact that, you know, this is what it's going to come to right now. 3-2. Both teams have figured each other out, like you said, and both teams are really working the offense right now. You can see it here. The defense is a little bit more lackluster than compared to some of our other series, but so far, so good for the Saints. They're lead 1-0 in the series. They lead by 1 in the game. All the cards are in their favor. Now they just got to play off their advantages.
And I want to see them go for this explosive offense. Yes, obviously you are ahead by that 1 goal. You want to preserve the lead, but I think, like we said, all series long and all season long, you need to find some opportunities on the offense to cover up your defense right now. And this is exactly what you want to see. Nice pass there on net, but Stu going to be able to clear it away here, but Nitrix with the ball back has an opportunity to put it back towards the middle, but not to be able to get that one. Will go to Raman. Raman not able to get it out. Kamal with a chance here to try and get a hat trick, looking for it, but not going to be able to find the suit.
They've had some great opportunities.
This is a good offensive barrage, but will finally be cleared out here by MTU.
Yeah, but honestly, Raman should quickly be able to clear this back to this MTU territory. A little bit of a mess up there on the corner, so maybe not the case. Minute 40, St. Clair, they have to keep the offensive pressure up. There's no point in sitting back in your net and just clearing it around. That is never the right thing to do. We've realized that over and over here throughout this whole season of Rocket League, right? So now St. Clair goes only 90 seconds. That's all they got to do here now, and Raman, huge clear on that play.
Yeah, the fact that he's able to get that out is massive, but it is still a 1-goal game. It's still anyone's game at that, and MTU need to find this goal sometime soon to try and neutralize this lead, because if they lose this game, they are out of the tournament completely. So you want to try and find that goal, keep yourself here, force us to a game 3.
Yeah, but the defense right now has been so good. St. Clair's just cutting off any sort of opportunity that MTU kind of gains here. And they're just, after that, they just cleared out. So now we're below a minute. So there's still tons of time. Like, don't get me wrong, still lots of time to make plays. That was really close, actually. Kamal with a big save. But you got to get the offensive pressure going for your MTU right now if you want to keep yourself alive in this tournament, really.
St. Clair needs to start spreading out this defense. They are kind of going for this two defender, 1 goalie mentality where you want to try and defend your net as much as possible, not let anything come through, but any small mistake could spell the end. That's 2, gets past 2 here, only 1 left here. Kamal on the sidewall, going to beat him though. Looking for someone in the middle, but no one going to be there.
Wow.
Ninja going to try and put it towards the middle, but will be deflected up by Nitrix. So 23 seconds left. One goal is all they need here for MTU, but St. Clair trying to deny them moving on in this tournament.
This is some risky business that we've seen here in a second. Like, I feel like there's been so many opportunities where we've almost seen goals come through for MTU. Kamal was just wasting time in that offensive zone, but now why is Ramen up there too? I don't think they needed him there. Ramen going to keep this one midfield. Kamal sends it back into the zone now, unless MTU can find a no-goal. That is it. That's going to be it. A no-touch goal, but MTU going to drop St. Clair, take the series 2-0 and advance to loser round 7. Not sure if we have our matchup ready for that one, but I think that one of the options is University of Alabama that we might play, and then another one. We have 2 options, I believe, though, for who we're going to be playing. But with that being said, St. Clair going to take this one. UNH Wildcats is the for sure matchup that we're playing next here, I believe. 90% likely. Okay, sounds good. So here we go, guys. That's going to wrap us up here for this one. We're going to send it to a quick break, but a big win there from St. Clair to advance once again, only a couple ones away. Actually, do we have bracket? If we do have bracket, we can actually see how close they are from securing a top 8 position here soon.
And it was a pretty good game for them. They did win 2-0 the first time in this tournament that they have done that. So we are going to take a quick look at the bracket here. So yeah, it is going to be UNH Wildcats that we are going to be playing against here. And Kent State already ready for that next matchup. So we will be getting through these games pretty rapid fire quick, moving through these.
And you see the top 8 at the very right there. So St. Clair, if they do want to make it into that top 8, they will have to, I think they have to win that losers game. Or do they just have to make it? I think they have to win that losers game at the very, very losers quarterfinals there. Yes, they do, I think. So it is going to be the side of St. Clair having to win against UNH Wildcats, against Kent State, then following match after that, and then one more. So 4 series wins for the Saints here would put them in that top 8 positioning. They're looking to do this one very, very shortly here, but it is going to be us now looking to send this one to a quick little break for a moment now, as we do see St. Clair Saints 2-0 with that Michigan Tech squad and look to take on their next matchup, UNH Wildcats. We're going to get set up for that one here. And my name is Jackson Pride Brown. We're going to join alongside John Bill Bangs Udima. You're watching St. Clair Saints Rock League, and we'll be right back after this short break.